Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. As you can see, I've played on a little bit here just to try and get through the regular season. And after the cup game episode, before we played those cup games, we did draw to TNS 3-0 and lost to Cardiff City 1-0. I'm not really fussed about them since they were games I was expecting not to do well in. But as you can see, we also went on to lose 3-2 to Wrexham. And if you look at the stats there, it did look on the balance of play quite even. As we do get a win, we are in a little bit of a poor bit of form at the moment, only winning one in the past 4 games in all competitions. We do beat PontyPridd, we do beat Swansea 2-1, as you can see we did get a red card in that game, but Swansea were by far the better team. And then before our game again today against Bury Town, we do go on and draw 2-0 against Britain Ferry. The transfer window is open as well, so we are going to make the sign on here with Becca Thomas. We are a little bit injury hit at the moment, as we're missing Nicole Fenton, Rebecca Griffiths, and one or two others that could start in this team. So I do think she's a good backup player. Definitely will start as well. As you can see, she has played for today's opponents in Bury Town, and then even our next game, Cardiff Met as well. So she has got ability to start. She probably will start some games as well, and I think she is a really good depth player. Start 2 minutes into the game when nothing really happens for the first couple of minutes as Bury Town work the ball around the back here as they play to Dickens. As they work around the end, they have this ball here through to Stone. She has a shot and it's well saved by Conway, who has come on leaps and bounds for midfield. As we go to the 11th minute, and Ellie Priest again, she gives us problems as the runs at us. She wins the ball back here from Guinea, and she gets into the box and she'll have goes to have a shot and she'll force Molly Jones into a foul. It is a penalty, and apparently it's a chance that gives the foul away. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but that's what the game tells us, and it's a stupid foul either way, to be honest. And it does allow Bury Town to go 1-0 up, and to be honest, we've done nothing in this game so far. It's all been Bury Town. You may notice there I was just checking Mackenzie to see I was playing in the right position, because she has got pink the same as Conway, and I was a little bit confused, so I think it's just a glitch in the game, because it doesn't seem to happen again after this one or even the games before. So that's why she did pop up as we watch Bury Town break away from our own corner and this time put it over the bar. But as I was saying here, in the first 20 minutes, Bury Town are battering us as they go and put that free kick in. And 20th minute, Bury Town have this free kick and they do go and put it in. And I don't know where the goal's gone, to be honest, so I will go and get that for you at the end of this episode. So if you hang on tight, it will show eventually. But it's a good free kick, and we have been poor, to be honest, as we play the ball out wide to Harris here to try and create a chance, and Bury Town just had it clear. But yet it's not been good enough for us. It's taken us 26 minutes to really go and create any sort of chance. So we'll put the ball in here, and again Bury Town get it away as Dunkley tries to work something else again, from plays it to Taylor, plays it out to Molly Jones, plays it to Harris, plays it back to Jones, and just playing around the back. And Bury Town look comfy at the moment, to be honest, as they win it again here with Shanahan. They play to Priest, as this time we do win it back, and we lump it forward from Harris to Kennedy White, plays it back, and she plays it to Sarah. We look scared to have the shot, as we finally do get it off, but it is 2-0, and there seems to be no fight in the team. Again, on the 30th minute, we put one over the bar again, and Bury Town looked like they could go and get a third here as they hit it off the bar this time. And I do think it's probably time for a new tactic as well. I think teams are used to us playing the 4-2-3-1 now, so we may need to look at maybe going to up top to try and create a threat, as they just seem to be smothering White up front on her own. At the moment she's got a 6.3, as they almost go and get a third from a good ball in, to be fair, but it's still not great from our perspective as we're the home team and we're getting absolutely battered by the visitors. And it's not just us getting beat at home, it's the effect it has, as I said in the episode on Monday. We want to be competing for at least this top spot of the bottom four, if that makes sense. At least try and get our reputation up. This would be okay. There's still 7 games left till the end of the season. A lot can change, of course it can. But as a great ball over there from the back to Kennedy White, and she puts it wide, and that's another thing. I think we are missing Nicole Fenton as well. I think she would have taken her time, put it in, and maybe we sit here at 2-1 half time. But we do let the girls know they've been poo, and it's not been good enough as we start to look to make changes. We do look at LaChance. She did get the weight penalty. She's also playing 6.3, which is not exactly great for us either. As we look at dropping Libby McKenzie back instead, and we give Becca Thomas her debut for the club, as we have a look to see what she can play. She can play that general midfielder role as well, so we will swap that over. We just check her out of possession to see if there's anything special there she can do for us. But yeah, when it's this bad, it's bad's harsh, it's bang averages. We also swap Lillian Grove for Imogen Harris, who was fairly poor at half as well. When you pull in 6.5, 6.4, you're not great, you're not too bad, but it's average. And getting to this point, especially if Cardiff might want to go and put a magical run together, we could be in trouble. As on the 63rd, Barry Town looked to try and make it 3-0 all this dead and buried, really, even though we're not going to do anything this game. Even if we wanted to, we could play till midnight and we're not going to score, as Dickens tries to make it 3-0, but it's a great save by Conway, who I feel it's a little bit harsh to give it a 6.3 rating. It's not really her fault that we hit the post. It's not really Conway's fault that we're in this mess. She's had a penalty and a worldie of a free kick to try and say, so I think that is a little bit harsh to her. I'm going to stick with it as well. I think we can't keep swapping keepers, so we decided who's number one, as she pulls off another fantastic save there, Conway. But we got to pick a number one, and this is why I brought Conway in, as she goes down to bizarrely a 6.2. And I think she's going to be the one for next season as well. Oh my God, Barry Town hit the bar. But yeah, it's one of them. This is a frustrating game, and apart from possession, we've been absolutely battered. We've done nothing, and yeah, it's pathetic is one word for it. It's spineless, and I'm running out of things to say, to be honest. Is we play the ball to Priest again. She must love playing her. She just knows she gets to feed him the wing. That side is landed as a shot, and it's saved by Conway this time. But it's good play by Barry Town, unlike anything we've managed to produce today. And as we played elsewhere, Edward T places to Becca Thomas, replaces to Allen, as we try and get a little bit of respect back into it. But anything, even if we do score, it flatters us. There's Kira Allen here coming up to the last bit of action for the game. Puts the ball in, and it's hoofed clear, and that will be it. It does finish Barry Town to PontyPridd now. The window is open as well, so I think we got 21 days between this game and the Cardiff Met game. So I'm going to be back in a bit with some new transfers, hopefully, and a new formation. Just before we go into the Cardiff Met game, I thought I'd choose some of our new signings. We start off with defender Caitlin Seaborn. She has played with us before, and I think she is a very good option for us as well. She is strong. She'll play alongside Alexandra Taylor and Molly Jones. We swap with Molly Jones. We've also going to got another striker as well. In Ashley Miller, 23 American, good finishing, good dribbling, but she'll probably start most games as well. And then we got Mary Gibbard, a 29-year-old Welsh international player. She will play as a cam. We have changed the formation, as I said before, and then we've gonna got a right wing back as well on loan from Charlton. She's out of contract. That they try and sign her on free for next season, but she had no interest in coming. But this is the new formation. We're gonna go 5-2-1-2. Go to two up top. The two centre mids will probably drop back into that DM role as well, so it is more like a back seven, essentially, when we're defending out of possession. But yeah, it's something different. I have tried this formation as well on other saves that I've got going on privately, and it does seem to work well for our keeping the possession. Defensively, I'm still a little bit worried about this formation, especially with this team. I think we can strengthen it over the summer before next season. I think it has the potential to be a decent tactic for us. We are discouraging shots from distance on for now, just to see how it goes. We are keeping stuck in on as well, just to make sure we're not just going to sit back and let teams play around us. So we'll get into the Cardiff Met game and we'll see how it starts off. With the second minute here, we're working the ball around the back with Rutter, who plays it to Davies, who looks for the new Gail Miller, but we win it back in the midfield. We play it to Gibbard, plays it to back, and we get it out to Kieran and first, she plays it across to Kennedy White, and it's 1-0. And it's a very good start from us with this new formation. We've passed it around the back, we played some lovely stuff, and we get off to a flyer that puts all the pressure going into these next 6 games on Cardiff Met. They basically need to be perfect. As they have a shot from distance and it goes just over, but so far it's been a perfect start for us. As on the 4th minute, Hannah Davis has a corner here. She lobs it across and you don't deal with it properly as we try and work it back in now. As Cardiff Met get the ball clear, Rumney keeps it unchallenged, has a run down that far side, and again it's still that issue of who's got to press as she runs into the box and she has the shot and it goes over again. But we are experiencing that issue of lack of pressing again, and okay, it's a new tactic. It's going to take the girls a while to get used to, and I'm going to allow it, especially for this game, just so we know what's going on. We know there's going to be a gap between this game and the split, so we'll have... Oh, that wasn't too far wide. We know there's... Sorry, I've lost my trail of thought. Yeah, we know there's a gap between this game and the first of the split, so we will put some more friendlies in just so the girls can get used to the formation again. As they have a free kick and it goes out for the corner, take it on this far side, and we clear it originally, but only as far as Rumney plays it back out wide to Barnes. She can play it back in the game if she wishes to, as a run inside to North to Simmons to have a shot, and it's another corner. And we are defending strongly here, and okay, now you can see that Cardiff Met are the better side, they're having the better chances in creating, but we're not just better over as the ball gets put across the end, and it's a penalty. I think it's Davis pushes Rumney, and it's a soft penalty, and it's, as much as I say it's soft, it's one that's always going to be given here, as we wait to see if Rumney can put this away. I don't know what Conway's like at penalties, but she gets to it, but it goes in. It's 1-1 even. Sorry, it's on the, and I want to say it's frustrating, but Cardiff Met have been pushing for that equaliser, being the better team since we went 1-0 up 2 minutes in. So I can't have too many complaints as Miller gets to the end of that. It's off the bar, There was a great ball by Hannah Davis, and we're just unlucky that Miller can't go and get her first goal of the season on her debut for us. But it's really open-ended, as you can tell, probably in the first 10 minutes, where we haven't highlights back and forth as Houghton runs down that far side, plays it to Lewis. That's just wide, but we are sitting off again, and it's something I probably have to tweak in the pre-season now to see how I can make us defensively solid as we play out here to Hannah Davis, to Seaborn, who's had a good debut so far. She has quite knackered as some new players are, because they haven't really had the game time. That's something we are going to have to manage as well over the next couple of games in pre-season. Just make sure everyone gets a rotation into the squad to get that match fitness up. So for our next 6 games in the split against definitely Cardiff Met and possibly Swansea, I'm not sure what Barry Town can do after they beat us, but we just need to keep the freshness up so we can push on to try and win the plate. And that would, if I can win the plate for finishing 5th or whatever it is here, as we watch Cardiff put another chance over, I would be open to staying. As much as I say I want to leave, I would try and rebuild this squad to do something next season, as we put a ball over the top for Miller here. Passes it back to Lauren, she puts the ball across, and we do find Kennedy White, but she's offside and it goes over the bar anyway. And it's been a frustrating half where we could have gone and scored on the counter easily, but as you can see from the stats here, Cardiff might have had 10 shots, only 1 on target, which is the penalty. And it's going to be very much make the changes and get the girls to keep to what they're doing, as we look at trying to improve our shots and by having shoot from distance, switch the balance, so the girls will have a dig eventually. We are going to take Miller off here. We'll swap her for Becca Thomas. We'll try and get her to go this season. We swap Hannah Davis. We look at swapping Hannah Davis. We don't do it just yet, as we swap her Hibbert over. And then we do decide to swap Hannah Davis for Dunkley, just to bring fresh legs on, just to keep us fresh against Cardiff Met, who have been the better team so far, as we make sure all the instructions for the opposition are confirmed as well. As we start the second half here, I'll lose it straight away to Houghton, as Cardiff Met play it round the back, and he played to Jones, and there's no pressure as Jones has a run into our midfield. He passes it to Coggins, he passes it to Barnes, who passes it to us as he starts to press now for Simmons to Houghton. Cardiff Met starting to look dangerous to get through to Lewis, and she has a shot, and it is 2-1. It's a well worked goal, and it's frustrating. It's not good enough, as we skip ahead to the 60th minute. Nothing really happens. She had this corner. They get it cleared at first, as Kennedy White keeps it in. Grace Dunkley runs into the box here. She has a shot, and it's not too far over. It's a really good effort, and it would have been a fantastic equalising goal. As Amy Preston takes the goal kick here, we look at how else we can change this formation, as we bring on Libby McKenzie for Gibbard. And it just leaves us one change to do, and I want to save it. I don't want to make it just yet in case we get an injury. As Dunkley runs down the far side, loses it to Lewis, disappointingly, as they go back to their keeper to try and time waste as well a little bit, as we win the ball there, still a chance to give it to White, to Thomas, and plays it back to White, and she has a shot, and it's from distance, but it's a little bit of stat padding, to be fair, as well, if you want to call it that. It's to make it look like it hasn't just been one-way traffic in this game, and I feel that's where, if we go far away there, I feel that's where the formation with the 4-2-3-1 was going. Teams were closing us down, stopping us, and knew what they had to do defensively to keep us quiet. As Cardiff Met finally get the shot off there, but it's nothing really happens. There's a lot of bitty highlights where we have chances, we both squander them as we put the ball in here, and there's a penalty. Apparently Sierra got pushed, and we have got a penalty and a chance to draw level in this game here, And you could argue it's undeserved. I'm not even sure who's taking the penalty, to be honest. Find out now. Who is it? It's Kennedy White. She has the chance. She steps up. Yes, get in there. 2-0. And I think we deserve it, to be fair. Though, okay, the stats are going to say otherwise, but I think trying a new formation out. And we are defensively okay. But, again, we could be stronger. It's Becca Thomas. Oh, just over. Had a shot from distance. And I think you can see here now, okay, we've had the penalty, but we are... So we are pretty much evens in the game now. It is 2-0. We do look at bringing Imogen Harris on as our final substitution, just to bring something different to the team in the midfield. She can't play as we play ball over to Becca Thomas. We put the ball across here. Kennedy White just misses it. Only as far as Grace Dunkley. She'll pass it to Mackenzie. It gets blocked. And we are working the ball into the box as well. So it's not as bad as it probably was towards the end of the last formation. It is something fresh. And I feel the girls are only going to get better playing this formation as well, as Cardiff Met clear that corner quite easily. As Imogen Harris picks it up, she passes it to Rutter, plays it to the chance, back to Rutter to Harris, who plays the ball over the top again, looking for Allen. She'll keep the ball in play. She passes it to Davis, back to Allen. Put to Harris. She'll have a shot. Oh, just over the bar, and that's what we want. We want the girls to have more shots from that sort of position. Gives them that little bit of freedom, I think, going forward. We are still going over the top here again for Becca Thomas. She passes it to Allen. To Harris, she hits it first time. Yes! It's 3-2. And it has been coming, I feel, as we put what could be an 11-point gap between us and Cardiff Met. And, oh, great save. As we see the chance there for Cardiff Met to try and bring it back levels. We start to look for the time waste option, turn it all on, because there is a chance Cardiff Met could go and equalise. And if they get the equaliser now, they could go and grab a win as well. So we want to waste as much time as we can, as we try and go on a search for the fourth. At the same time, we play it to Becca Thomas. She'll have a shot from range. It's not too far wide. And as much as I say I want us to shoot from range, maybe there should be a little limit on it, to be honest, because that was a bit too far out. As Cardiff Met have this chance here, they do work it round lovely, and they've played some good stuff since last time we played them, as Davies dives in there. As we get the block in as well, as these next few highlights are just Cardiff trying to find a way back into it, as they have this shot from distance, and it's not too far wide, similar to the Becca Thomas chance. It could have gone the other side of the post. We'd be sitting here saying what a great goal that is. It does finish Cardiff Met to PontyPridd 3, and that's a big win for us. Not in terms of the relegation battle, but in terms of who finishes fifth. We are 2 points behind Barry Town now, as they did draw with TNS. The split will be us, Barry Town, Swansea City, and Cardiff Met. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. You can leave a like and a comment on this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.